I'm Jason Stettner of Gamerheadquarters, and I'm with Andrew Collins, Communications Manager of Nintendo Canada, and we're going to do some questions about Nintendo and the Switch. To start things off, could you tell us a bit about, the upcoming schedule going into summer and then the holiday season?
Yeah, happy to. It's a busy time for us at the moment. We've got ARMS, which is due out tomorrow. So all these people lining up to play the game, they've been lining up all day and they'll be able to go and play it tomorrow. Then July, we've got Splatoon 2 coming out, which I know you've just been playing. How did you think? What did you think to it?
Great. Really loved it. Really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of when you play like that with four of you, just in handheld mode, it feels really comfortable, doesn't it? So after that, you've got probably the next big game for us coming out is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and that's a fun game that we've been working with Ubisoft for. Ubisoft had this great idea, and they came to us and said, "Hey, how about if we use Mario in this game?" And we've got a lot of faith, a lot of trust in the team at Ubisoft, and that trust is what you're seeing now in the Mario and Rabbids game, which is it's a lot of fun. So that's going to keep everyone busy in August. Then September we've got Pokken Tournament Deluxe, and then obviously in October is the big boy, Super Mario Odyssey, which everyone has been absolutely loving. It's been driving people crazy with absolute grins and delights. When I get the opportunity to show Super Mario Odyssey to everybody, it's one of those days when you think, it kind of almost doesn't feel like a job that I've got. It's like I'm Santa, and every hour is a different Christmas day when I say, "Hey, do you want to come and play Super Mario Odyssey?" And no one said, "No, you're okay, I'll play something else." So it always makes me feel great when I give people the ability to spend 20 minutes in Mario's universe.
We've seen a lot of cooperation recently between Nintendo and Microsoft with the crossplay on Rocket League and Minecraft. Are we going to see more of that in the future, and how did they, approach you guys to get that going?
To be honest, I hope we see more cooperation, because cooperation of that type is always great for gamers, because they can play cross systems. I'm not sure how it came about. I think there's probably a lot of it to do with our third-party developer team, and they've been working hard, particularly with Nintendo Switch. They're knocking it out of the park at the moment, and I'm really pleased that's going, and hopefully see more in the future.
How do you feel about, Sony's been really hesitant in joining the crossplay? They say that Minecraft really isn't safe. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think every company has their own policy, but as far as we're talking from a Nintendo perspective, as you've seen from everything here, when we design a game, we're always thinking about every part of the market. We're thinking about the 5-year-old who plays the game to the 55-year-old who plays the game, and we want to make sure that their experience, be it cross-platform or on their own platform, is suitable for the trust that fans and parents have in Nintendo. We hold the responsibility of looking after people. It's very dear to us, very important. And so, for us, we've been able to find ways that cross-platform works and it benefits everyone, and we're confident people are safe in that environment as well.
How has the general response been to the Nintendo Switch since the launch? I know tons of people are running out to grab one.
Yeah.
Are we going to see more kind of special editions and, more units available to fans that want one?
Well, we've been overwhelmed with how the fans have taken to Nintendo Switch. We were pretty confident that when we started working on it, once we got to see what it could do, the ability to play it anywhere with anyone, anytime, it's a pretty compelling argument for games console. If we look around here and you've got all these people lined up below us, you can see a ton of Switch. It's great for passing that time. You can play. Spend 2 hours playing Super Mario Odyssey at home, or you can spend 10 minutes on the bus picking up a couple of memes. So it's been a real pleasure to see how fans have taken to it. And we know that there's not enough out there, and we're actively working very, very hard to make sure that we get as many as possible out there to the fans to get to buy it.
I've noticed with the releases, there's quite a bit coming, and they're very varied in what kind of games we're getting and stuff. Are we going to continue to see that release into 2018?
Yeah, well, as you'll have seen from the spotlight that we did, we've already announced we announced a few games for the future. Some we've not given dates on, but we just wanted to let fans know that Pokemon team are working on a core RPG Pokemon title for Nintendo Switch, and that there's obviously the big one was the Metroid Prime 4, which was, I'm pretty sure, took everyone by surprise, and it just, you could practically hear the internet whooping when that came up on screen. So we've got those, and those are future titles. And then two titles which we have already shown off were the new Yoshi title and the new Kirby title. Titles which myself, I cannot wait to play because my 5-year-old, he loves Yoshi. He cannot get enough of Yoshi. He keeps asking me on FaceTime, he's like, Daddy, have you seen Yoshi yet? No, Alex, it's not available. You can't get it yet. Tell me what it is. I need to play it. So, games like that, we've got a great range of stuff coming, not only this year, but coming next year as well.
When I look at Mario, it's completely different. Why was now the right time to do like a 3D version of the character?
I think it's something that the developers have been thinking about for a while, and it takes me back to Super Mario 64 and the way that launched very early into the Nintendo 64 days, and it became the killer app. But we're in that great position where we launched with Zelda, and so we've got an amazing year ahead because we've got Zelda's already out, Heart's out, ARMS is practically out, and then we've got Super Mario Odyssey coming later in the year. And it's a great time. We wanted to make sure that fans would have this constant drumbeat of great titles coming out throughout the year.
Well, thanks for your time. I'd like to leave a final spot. Just if you want to say anything about the Switch and what's to come. And
I think one of the things I've been enjoying myself as not just a guy who works for Nintendo, because what you tend to find is everyone who works here, we work for the company because we love gaming. It's not a place where people don't kick up. It's not a place where people don't kick up their heels and just go home and never touch the Nintendo Switch. It's quite common for you go into the lunchroom and there are people playing cards. So the gaming is in our DNA, and it's that great sense of competitive gaming as well. So as we've seen from the tournaments here, there's so many great ways for people to have fun playing against each other. So you've got, we've just played 4-player game with Splatoon. That one goes up to 8 players. Then you stop me playing ARMS, and that's another 2 to 4-player game. And that fun multiplayer aspect, that's something that's very key to the DNA of Nintendo Switch at the moment. It's something which we're going to keep going in the future.
thank you.